I would imagine your high school experience was completely uh, erratic in a way, Mila, because you were also working at the
Yeah.
time. And what was it like? Were you sort of going to high school on set, or what was the situation?
Yeah, so I did both. I mean, I was very keen on getting a college degree, not for any reason other than I thought I should or I had to because my whole family's college educated. So I was like, well, clearly that's what one does. And so I went through the public school system. So I had tutors when I was shooting, and then when you do sitcoms, there's a schedule of like 3 weeks on, 1 week off, 2 weeks on, 1 week off, 3 weeks on, whatever. So during that 1 week, you if as an adult you can do other projects if you have time, or you can do other things. I just went back to public school. So the erratic behavior was probably popping in and out of my public high school, and then going back and doing schoolwork on sets. And but it was great. Like I never looked at it as anything weird or strange. It was just like my norm. And I think I got really fortunate because I, not to age myself, was in high school before social media. I mean, any form of it. There was no Facebook. I don't even think MySpace. I think MySpace happened right after I was in high school. So it was all great. Like I still got to be a kid. My friends were all in high school. I hung out with my friends after work, and we did things like go to the mall and do all that stuff. So I never missed out on any experience. I'm trying to remember. The only weird thing was maybe I would have to take a bio class at 8 in the morning to do all the dissections in school. And then I would leave the second the bell rang at 9 in order to be back on set by like 10. That was maybe the only weird thing, was just like,
Would you get to the set and you were like, you're not going to believe what I did this
yes,
morning?
I smell like a dead frog.
yes, because you smell like formaldehyde. Like you just kind of stink. And you're
Right.
like, I'm so sorry, I'm taking bio this year. My bad. But it was just, yeah, I mean, there's maybe an element of code switching, but I don't even know if I ever had to do that because I was so like, whatever, like it is what it is.
Well, and I feel like we learned from the Super Bowl commercial, it was Fairfax High, right? Where like the Red
Yeah.
Hot Chili Peppers went.
Oh, yes. We have lots of wonderful alums.
Wow.
Thank you for
Wow.
knowing. Yes,
Julia,
yes,
like a
yes.
master's in Fairfax High.
Fairfax High. I
Wow.
only know Fairfax High from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They always talk about it.
Yeah. It is something
But-
that I'd like to tell. Yes, that is true. Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, did the school understood? It's like, oh, of course, one of our students is also going to go film that 70s show and then do bio at 8 a.m. Like, it seems like they were pretty chill as hell if that was the case.
So, yes. Okay. I was going to a different high school in LA that was less chill, and also public high school. And when I got 70s, I did the pilot in 9th grade, which means that I just kind of worked for that 1 month or whatever. Then they got picked up, and I went back to the school, and I was like, hey, I'm going to be out this year, so I need all my homework. There's all this stuff that comes with it. And they're like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. And I was like, oh. And so you called other high schools, like the public high schools, and you're like, hey, this weird situation, X, Y, and Z, can you accommodate? And Fairfax was one of the only ones that was like, yeah. Okay, we'll accommodate.
Like,
And-
whatever.
Yeah, because it had to do with absences, and I was going to be absent for majority, so I technically would fail from simply being absent. It's a technicality in the public school system, and they were willing to overlook that.